You are listening to I.Don't.Know.WAV Radio.
I don't know. .wave radio.
I don't know. .wave radio with Kala Beats and Steven Spesh.
Locked in. I don't know. .wave radio. Special guest Oak City Slums. The first to smoke on the interview.
Hey,
Oh yeah. Thank you for coming through.
Are we live?
Yeah, we live. Yeah.
Oh shit! What's up?
Oh yeah.
God damn.
Fresh off 2 shows.
She.
How were they?
They were good.
Good.
Yeah. They're always good because I get to share. So
True.
It's always good.
Play with the homie Denim.
The homie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like or downplay it like I don't know if they're working, but it's another day at the office. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah.
Mood Ring, right?
Mood Ring. I love that place.
Yeah, Mood Ring's a vibe. I feel like Mood Ring and Bossa are like on the weekend good vibes.
Yeah, they all can get a little ratchet.
Ratchet's fun though.
Sometimes.
So I'm gonna let's talk because like I feel like you're from the South originally.
I'm from Southern California originally.
Oh shit, okay.
So I'm born in Oceanside, California. Those who don't know, Oceanside, California, and then grew up kind of inland, a place called Temecula, which is like known for being wine country now.
Okay.
But time is just pretty much like.
Is that Martha's Vineyard and shit? Or there's something else? Oh, okay.
Is Martha's Vineyard like here in New York? Or off of New Hampshire or something like that?
I don't even know, I'll be honest.
Oh, word.
I just heard.
The Catalina Islands.
Oh, Catalina wine mixer.
That's the.
That's what I think of right away.
Yeah, Catalina wine mixer.
Oh shit. Wait, so when you moved down south?
Okay, so 11 years old.
Okay, so you're.
So I definitely claim the South. Like everything I got into music wise, I think really developed in my teenage years, and all happened in North Carolina.
True. Because a little bit like it's not like you were like just born in California and then dip. You actually like.
I'm from there. There's a lot of things about me I think are really Southern California. Definitely when I moved to the South.
True.
The way I sounded, where I might sound weird to some people now too, because I definitely have like a country twang when I say certain things, and from being there for such a long time. But
A mix of the accents.
Yeah, if you get me mad enough or high enough, start talking really country.
Drunk enough?
Oh, I don't drink.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I have a mezcal shot here and there, just because it's like I'll get literally a sip of it.
True.
And it feels warm in my chest, especially in the wintertime and shit like that.
Tolerance is super low.
Like medicinal reasons. Simple.
So you moved to North Carolina, right?
Moved to North Carolina when I was 11, and lived there till I was 18. Then I moved back to San Diego area and kind of flip-flopped between San Diego and North Carolina before I ended up getting married.
Oh, sure.
Staying in North Carolina for a while.
And then you might move to New York. Are you gonna make the move?
I mean, I was here for 6 months.
Oh, you were? Okay.
Last year, and technically last year into this year.
True. I feel like you're always here though.
Oh, I'm always here.
Yeah, you're here
I'm
a lot.
always here,
Yeah.
but this around August of last year, we popped out. Just wanted to see what New York was about.
True.
Be on the East Coast again, and it was New York in the winter. I really liked it. I actually liked the winter. It was really cool. Yeah.
How do you compare the scenes from out west to here?
Yeah, just different. There's a club scene here on the East Coast. On the West Coast is warehouse scene. There are clubs. They're not as prevalent as far as
okay. So
when people throw parties.
They have more the rave culture, like the old school rave culture. I feel like.
Yeah, warehouses and renegades. They do them everywhere.
Damn.
I played in the middle of a field that was a 4-way highway pass. So there's cars and then it was actually a huge ass party too. It was really awesome.
I feel like New York used to have a lot more warehouse shit, and then they cut back. So I feel like they were getting cracked down a lot and shit. And I don't know. It's like there were some popping warehouse parties,
Word.
and all of a sudden it's like, especially after the pandemic, it'd been like way more clubs. But the clubs are still pretty popping, and there's a lot more clubs opening too, which have try to capture like that ethos and shit.
Yeah, kind of like with my music history and like my life history, like a little bit, like without like putting all my business out there, but like club culture is different. Like for me, like growing up, you know, I was really into like punk rock music.
Yeah, same. I grew up on hardcore shit.
Yeah, like punk rock music and you know heavy music in general. Like even like ska and all that shit. And
Ska was big.
but I
2000s.
played drums and stuff like that. But then I ended up like getting like started playing like in studios around 15, like playing jazz and
Oh,
at
cool.
my church, all that shit. So
What are some bands that you're into?
so many. I'll just say my like just kind of the tops of the ones that I really like. So like there's a this singer-songwriter named Jason Martin. He has a group called had a group called Starflyer 59, and it's like shoegazy,
Oh, nice.
and that's probably like my like top record, writer, song, sonics, palette. That record, Leave Here a Stranger by.
Shoegaze is having like a revival now. I feel like.
Yeah, I can't say I'm like okay. I don't want to be like I don't want to like pass off like I'm just some shoegaze like you know aficionado, but like it was definitely like a sound when I was coming up. So like you know you can hear it in the, like a lot of the pop music too, like the Cranberries and shit
Oh, yeah,
like that.
true.
Like it was definitely like shoegazy, like big open flanger, you know, chords and shit like that. Like
Do you feel like the Pixies had that vibe too a little bit?
yeah, I mean you can I could say
Yeah.
a bunch of groups and then even how it made its way into pop music and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean obviously through the Cranberries having like hits and they're like those were like shoegaze songs, you know.
It's funny because like I feel like shoegaze, like you said, elements have drifted into different genres. And I feel like a genre is like Plug and B, kind of has like that real or cloud rap. Remember that shit? Like spacey, smoked out vibes.
Yeah. I fuck with all that shit. I loved every era. Like I've been very present, like with every era, growing up. You know, with genres, being open to listening to a lot of stuff. You know, like in a lot of ways, the dynamics of my environments like made me like kind of like have that like regimen.
True,
Like,
sure.
yeah, I haven't heard that before. Like country music, heavy music, hip hop, obviously, you know, dance music. I hear it, I feel like it. I'm just like, wow, like you know.
You ever think about
Let me hear more, you know.
You ever think about like blending like some of the rock shit you listen to into
Hell
the
no.
dance shit? No. He's like, no.
I mean, I in general, like being a teenager, being into heavy music, I was a angsty teenager.
True,
you know what I
sure.
mean? Skateboarder,
Yes.
you know, getting a lot of fights. Like the music kind of accompanied that era of my life, you know. And so like, where dance music's complete opposite. I have a lot of joy and
Yeah.
happiness, you know. With
Yeah.
you know, so it's like kind of going there in my head. Like it's like I think with some people listen to like you know like or even you hear like what's it drill music.
Drill music.
It's like you hear people singing it and you're like whoa, like you're talking about a real situation
I know,
going
I know.
on here. Like chill out, you know what I'm saying? Like
Drill is super angsty.
yeah, you know, and that might spark something in somebody's head. Like music, like punk rock, heavy music, reminds me of being a kind of a loner and outcast, and like all those moments where like that music accompanied like all those bad feelings, and then it accompanied like some of like the growing process of like trying to learn like what to do with those things. It ended up just being like in the street, like
True.
getting in fights and shit.
Yeah, it definitely when you go to those shows, there is a different type of vibe. Like,
I just want to say I'm like hella nervous.
you are?
Like I like talking like I'm not like
You know, I don't be talking.
I just want to say that so I can be like cool like the rest of this interview because I'm like, dude, I am so nervous. Like, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but like I like trembling.
Nah, I didn't even hear it. But I'll be honest, like I'm not comfortable in front of a camera. I'm always behind
Right.
this shit or behind the camera.
Right,
Never
right,
in front. So when we did the show, I was like, oh man, with Steven, we started, he's like, yo, we gotta talk. He's like, yeah, we gotta talk. You gotta like talk to the artists and shit. So it's like, I feel like it's a good way to like let people know like who you are, and also just like practicing in front of the camera and shit.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't even see it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not like I'm losing my shit inside, but
That's good. We can smoke it.
yeah. Well, it's like I don't know if it's helping because I'm just smoking because I'm like hella nervous. Like, but I need to like chill. I'm gonna put it out. Go ahead. There we go. So now we can like have like a real interview. Like I went ahead and got all the goofy shit out the way.
So I want to talk about like your creative process because you be making tracks. Like,
Oh, yeah.
You got mad music out. Like what did you start making like when you first like started making music?
remixes of songs I liked.
Was it dance music at first?
Yeah, like house.
Okay. Like
So like I mean,
vibes?
like in a nutshell, like I started with making like house remixes when I wanted to like learn production, but when I actually started learning about like how to make beats, I was really into J Dilla,
Oh yeah,
and so like
the
I
beat scene.
ended up going more like doing a lot of like that slack beat shit like back in like the early 2000s and whatnot, and then like it just turned into like being more progressively like what did I originally want to do.
For sure.
So like, and then just as I got more into like J Dilla's like discography and then learning about like his influences, you know, with Daft Punk and all these, like house, even like
Sure.
French house shit, you
Oh,
know, it actually made me comfortable like going back to that. But I also had like kind of an identity like crisis because like I'm this like rough like punk rock kid dude, you know, and I'm this tough guy or whatever. But I want to make sexy music, you know what I'm saying? So like,
okay,
you know, but then I started, but then it definitely like it kind of sucks because it definitely became like a sausage fest. Like I'm just around like a bunch of dudes like making like weird like off kilter beats, like with the 404 and like you know like it's just like and like it was just so like oversaturated with the goofy ass shit, you know, that it was just at a certain point I wanted to figure out like what made people move. And like I actually have like a really cool story about what actually set me on the path of like learning like how to make tracks for the dance floor.
What was it?
It's like one of my favorite life lessons because I never forget it. There was this person in my life. They're a big ass hater of just anything I did. Just if I did it, like I wouldn't say I'm not like trying to like toot my own horn, but I have a lot of talent, so I can do like so many different things. And like because I'm a curious person, and so but this person like anything I did, it was like mediocre to him, you know. And he always has like some like weird shit to say, and so. I don't know what made me do this, but like one time I invited him to the studio to like listen to one of my tracks. And I don't know like why it like popped in my head, but I was like, if anybody's gonna tell me the truth about my music, it's not my homeboys. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was the person doing the cool thing. They weren't making beats like me and definitely weren't as ambitious as I was at the time. So I invite this guy over because I want to hear just an opinion, you know. But I remember thinking like he's a hater, so he'll tell me. But he was a skilled musician, so I can objectively say that no, he was actually really good at playing music. And so I just want to hear his opinion, just on a purely like curious, you know, notion. And I played this beat for him, and it was one of those slack beats.
It was like Flying Lows, like Dilla type shit. You know?
Hell yeah! I mean, direct copy. I mean, like take one of their songs, and I was just trying to make that exact thing. You know what I mean? Like, and so like, I mean, again, I was just trying to learn. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And so, and even in that moment, I was trying to learn as well, like by somebody who's critical.
True.
I do want a critical mind, a critical ear to tell me something about my art or to help me grow. But in that moment, I brought him to the studio. I show him the track, and he's just like, yeah. I knew he was going to do that. But then what he said next was he's like, man, I can't even bob my head to this, which he was right. That scene was like, that's what made it kind of corny. It was like that, it was like this, like, nobody made bad beats. It's like, no, some of this shit was awful. Like, it was produced terribly. There's no intention. You took a sample that, you know, how many times I've heard that whatever sample like a zillion times, and you flipped it like the rest of us. You know, and me included. I'm not, like, I'm talking from, like, experience, like, I was one of them, so I'm not, like, excluding myself from that. I love the hype. It was fun. It was great. You know, it was a good time. You know what I'm saying? So, like, but nonetheless, he says, like, you know, I can't bob my head to this. And so I was just like, literally shifted my snares
Oh, you know,
to, like, on
beat.
quantize.
Okay.
And it was just like a whole different beat. And I started approaching, like, it got really extreme, super quantized, because I was trying to be all artsy. And as I was developing my you know, ear and personal whatever I thought I was doing, you know, I'm just producing. I'm not thinking, like, at that time, like, I'm gonna be this big ass producer. I'm just thinking it'd be dope to just, like, I love performing. I love being, you know, at the time, always being in bands, and I love that. I love being at gigs, you know, all that shit. So at the time, I'm just thinking I wanted a new outlet for various reasons, which I don't even know how much time we have, but, like, I could, like, really tell you, like, some really crazy stories about, like, how, like, like I'm a really good drummer, like a really sick drummer.
Was like all styles?
I can play anything.
Nice.
Like,
I mean, I hear
all kinds of
beats,
like,
they're drum heavy. Like,
they're
I hear
super drum heavy.
Like,
because that was, like, my foundation. Like, I had to learn keys after the fact.
Okay, so
I didn't, because I didn't know, like, to really even believe in myself enough. Like, and that's kind of, like, part of the story. But I won't go, like, too deep into it. But I'll just say I used to play at a church, drums at a church, and I really had I had a really, like, humble approach to playing drums at church. Like, I didn't want to show off, because I thought that was God's time. So I thought, I'm not gonna do no cool, crazy, like, metered shit and you know, like,
solos and
none
fills.
of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just real. But in that, I actually developed an ear for, like, writing music, writing drum parts that just mattered. They felt good, and that was part of, like, that learning curve of, like, even production. Like, oh, that single hit you just didn't sound good right there, because I was trying to be tasteful, and I wanted to give God my best. And I didn't want to show off, but I wanted to be intentional. You know what I mean? That was my intent at that time, right? But there was something in me that was like, I want people to say, hell yeah, that was fucking awesome. Like, and clap for me. like
a balance.
Like, I wanted that, and that's what drove me to start making beats. Because I thought, even if I could just start playing shows in my local town, that would be enough. I wasn't thinking tours. I'm not thinking any of that. I'm not thinking, like, I want to be, like, the best in my city. None of that. And through that season, I was actually playing drums at my church at, like, 6, 7, you know, getting there at 6, 7 in the morning. But I had my drums in my car.
We have to bring them shits every time?
No, I mean, it would be, like, times where I had my drums in my car or my DJ equipment.
Okay.
So, like, because where I'm from, none of the clubs have gear, so you had to always bring your own, like, turntables or whatever. And so I would show up to church at, like, you know, 6 in the morning, but I would be sleeping in the parking lot because I'm leaving the club at, like, 3 in the morning, and I'm like, it doesn't even make sense for me to go home. True. So I would put my church clothes in my car. I'd have all my gear, I'd be it drums or my DJ equipment, and I would go to my gigs, DJ all night at a club, go to church, and like, play drums at church. And so, but that's, like, what pushed me. And then, I mean, it was just, like, this whole ass story about getting to the place where I was like, okay, I'm gonna, like, take this very serious, you know.
That, I mean, I feel like that all can develop a drive, like your passion is already there, but you could feel your drive because you're doing one thing and you're doing another thing, but it's like you're not making excuses. No. Yeah, you're just like, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Yeah, but yeah, so I mean, part of also my creative process came from that whole journey of, like, number one, I was playing in bands and I was in studios, so I'm used to soundboards and, like, you know, recording shit. So like sometimes when people hear my breaks, that's me playing drums.
Nice.
And I just record it, and then like I chop up my own drums. I chop up my own keys now. I chop up my own bass.
So you mic up your kit and everything, and then
Yeah, I mean, not right now. I'm in a really small apartment, and so not right now. But like when I had like a really huge studio, I had like everything. I had all these kind of like synthesizers.
Oh, nice.
All kinds of like I had like Hammond organs and shit like that. Like I collected vintage I'm having like a brain fart.
Synths?
No, they're a type of organ like you would hear like the Who.
The Rhodes?
Rhodes made them. Gibson, actually, like Gibson, like the company Gibson, they made some too. But this is like back in the '60s. What is it? It's a. Damn it. Farfisa made.
Probably if I heard it.
Damn it. I'm not remembering. I smoke too much weed. I'm sorry.
A lot of 60s and 70s music did have a lot of Rhodes in it.
Yeah, but it would be like that. You know, like the creepy organs. They're like it's a specific type of organ, and I'm having such like the hardest time. Like I haven't even played them in years. You know. But yeah, so.
Are you still playing instruments a lot?
I'll go to Guitar Center or some shit like all this like DJ shit took off like unexpectedly. I wasn't like trying to like be lit or some shit like that, you know. I wasn't trying to be like I was just like trying to like fill my time, you know what I mean? Like honestly, like
producing and DJing, like when you start getting gigs and stuff, you gotta get your tracks, your sets ready, and then producing, you getting those tracks to blow into your set. That shit takes up time.
No, I mean not for me. I mean I'd say like, you know, not that it's always awesome, but I just produce so fast. That's my opportunity to hear it at its like when I think it's like, oh, this sounds cool. Like I'll just put it on my USB, go to a club or whatever. If I have a gig coming up, like I'll play them all, like
test it out.
You know, test them out and shit like that. And then like I'll generally like in that process I get inspired or unmotivated to finish a track. You know, I'll be like, that shit was hidden. Like, you know, I'll just I have like a shit ton of tracks like that people have never heard. They just sit in my hard drive, you know.
I know what you mean, yeah.
But it's been like it's one of those moments where I was like took it to the club and like played it, and then like it was just like it was buns, and then like I was like, I'm not gonna finish it right now. But then some of them turned into badass tracks. So.
I feel like it's also good for like you can tweak your mix sounds. Like you might like this shit is hitting, like you see the crowd reaction, they like it, but then you're like, I can go fix this mix.
Yeah, I mean it's different for me every time. I don't really I'd say like, you know, being like a musician who plays instruments and you know, DJ, that the creative process for me is just like it's never like linear. Like sometimes I heard a song and it's done in my head. I haven't even like played anything. It's just done.
Damn. Bro.
And then sometimes I you know, I'm completely uninspired and I pull up Ableton, make something hot, or the same thing, and it makes something I think it's ass.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not like it's, you know what I mean, like it's, and then like I know if I just noticed the bass bear.
Oh, he
that was a big ass. Like,
he came last week. Yeah.
Shout out to the.
He's in LA now.
Slammer. Yeah. He's actually chilling with my girlfriend right now.
Oh, word.
Yeah, they're like, I'm probably smoking weed.
Probably. Yeah.
What was it? So yeah, the process is not the same just because like I could make like sometimes I'm making samples on my phone and then sending them to Ableton and chopping them up. Sometimes like I get to be in a real studio and record shit like, you know, on a board. And then sometimes I'm just on my computer with some headphones and I'm making shit like sometimes I even lie. I've been wanting to say this out loud so bad. Sometimes I lie when somebody's like, yo, is this like all hardware? And I'm like, yep. It's my favorite because I have so many songs that are like completely hardware. I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? Like I'm just making music, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like really like.
Where were you yesterday with all that hardware?
I don't know. I'm just kidding. Yeah, this is a homie. I don't know if he cares, but because I don't know, I'm not gonna say that.
Oh,
yeah. But I mean, all the homies knew exactly where I was.
That was some good gear.
Yeah, he has everything.
I was like, holy shit.
There was a SP1200 in the bathroom, like right, like you're taking a shit. It's like, and there's like some other vintage synths like lined up against the wall, like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta like. It's a badass studio. It's a legendary studio, but the homies. I mean, I don't have to brag about it because like anybody I know actually knows where it's at. But I can tell you more or not.
Yeah, true. Oh.
Yeah.
Just curious, did you start with Ableton?
No, I started. I mean, I started with, like I said, I started with like actually like recording onto tape,
Oh, nice.
like in studios. Like I was recording.
No, like the beat journey, like when you transfer from like bands to beats.
GarageBand to Logic to Ableton,
Okay.
but also like super hardware out. Like, I mean, again, like I don't even look at it as hardware. Like, I mean, I wouldn't like if I was on stage with an organ. Like, it's not like, oh, here's my hardware set. Like, you know, like,
I mean,
it's my hardware set.
it's because I guess they call it because it's not digital, so like it's
Right.
automatically hardware.
It's just funny. Like I always like I
analog.
like to troll. I like to troll about like because it's like it's hierarchical and it's a lot of times it's kind of corny. Like what is and is not hardware. It's like it's cool. Like I mean, just make a good song.
Exactly. Yeah.
I know so many people with hardware and they don't make shit. The gear is expensive as fuck.
Hell yeah.
And if you want, and if I can be honest, like the place I was at yesterday, we were talking about that. We were talking about like this gear is hard to keep up with. Actually, all those synths have to be
the 80s
calibrated.
one too.
They're hard to keep up, and like so part of the discussion always gets left out is that do you know how hard it is to keep these things like running nice and running like what you think you heard on a record?
It's like an old
which
car.
was probably like Massive or some other like plug in at somebody else, and you're just that's fucking like it sounds analog. It's like
I feel like it's like an old car. You gotta get certain parts for it. If it starts fucking up and shit, and you can't find the parts.
Yeah. So like I'm with all that. I have a shit ton of hardware, like a lot, and like at a point I had it in closets, like just lines, synthesizers, keyboards, drums out my ass. Like I mean. I had everything, literally. Guitars, bass guitars, like. And so for me, I don't really like think analog versus digital. Like to me, it's all digital because it goes into like a computer.
That is true.
And it loses quality. Like
you export it, and
in the format, it's designed to lose quality. You know what I mean? And so like.
Yeah, once you throw it into the DAW, I feel like a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, and I think if people were to be honest, like it's okay to like want convenience. It's okay to like what does it matter to you that I'm cranking out 20 songs on just my laptop? Like it doesn't matter. Some of those get used. I make gems sometimes just like randomly. I'm on the bus, just pull my computer out.
For sure.
Damn, this shit's crazy. Like boom, go play it. Damn, shit, I finished that shit. It's on a record now. You know what I mean? Like
have you tried the Ableton Note?
I use Ableton literally just to record into, and like I don't use any plugins. I have just Ableton stock plugins.
Those are I use Ableton too, and I feel like
I'm on Ableton 9 by the way. So.
I was on 9.5 for mad long, and then you same one. I feel like only reason I switched is because I would go to a homie's house and then we would collab, and they would send me their shit, and I could not do anything, and I'll be like, bro,
No. You can go from a lower version to a higher version. Like you can send so I can open my stuff in 12, but if I save it, I can't reopen it in 9.
Yeah, you can't go back.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll have to always open it in somebody's like 12 version.
To send you the audio files and shit.
Yeah, or some shit like that.
I got 11, but people keep trying to get me to go to 12. I don't know if I want to do it.
You know what? I just had a random thought because there's a 4-band EQ on the Zone, which I love.
Yeah, that is.
But I've been playing on these fucking DJMs for such a long time. I'm like low-key nervous about like, because I love fucking Zone sound like dope as shit. I know I just like skirted the conversation to the right, but I like peeked over. I was like, damn, 4-band EQ. I don't get to like practice on 4-band EQ. It's a whole different vibe.
You're the first guest who actually likes the Zone.
Because I'm not gonna like call anybody out, but like people want the effects.
They want.
People are afraid of like
echo and delay. They want that shit.
They're afraid of that shit. Like, Joe, you gotta be smart. But see, I practice on a really shitty ass mixer at my crib, and so like when I get on, like if it was like 3-band EQ, like I could kind of get like probably a little funkier than I'm about to get, but I'm really funky though.
They got the 4-band, they got the LFO and the filter on there.
Yeah, I'm not. I just don't get to play them enough that I'll even like. I have like 3 things I do on the DJM. Like I don't need to do everything that it does or can do.
Sure.
Like I'm like a lot of older guys. I actually came up mixing vinyl. You know what I mean, and have like practicing with like having to just know the song. You know what I mean? So like I still feel most comfortable with just playing 2 songs and letting them play.
Sure.
And again, like something I kind of troll about, like the loop. Like I used to loop all the time, but I was saying that I think that when you know a song, the transitions are more dynamic because they were designed. If it's a good song or a song with dynamics, it gives you that not a good transition or blend. I'm sorry, but in my personal opinion, a more interesting blend.
Okay.
Like if it transitions well, it transitions well. But like if you have to use effects to get out of the blend, I think like you should revisit learning that so that you can still do all that other shit, but just way cooler.
True. It's like start from the basics, keeping like minimal, and not having to rely on like all the extra shit.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
I feel like when I started, I wasn't on vinyl per se. I was on the time code vinyl.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I associate like if you had to play with the,
You had to touch it.
pitch,
Yeah.
shift, like, yeah. I mean, I think that it's just the interface of the platter, motor platter, you know, the tone arm and shit. Like, it's a lot of like going on even with the DVS systems. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, obviously with vinyl, it's just kind of like, you know, it's like it's playing, you know, like my shit was always going out. I'd be doing like, I love doing weddings. I was just like, just want to say that on camera as well.
Oh, like DJing weddings? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like that's like.
But I definitely had like I had like the DVS system because I had to have my computer because I had just like a zillion songs, and so, you know, I didn't want to like tell anybody I didn't have something, you know. And so I had like a big ass hard drive, and these are like old hard drives, so it was like a big ass chunky one, you know.
That's what I got there. Yeah. I'm like, I need to get the SSD.
The Big Bertha.
Yeah. But it's crazy because like I go like only not that many venues or clubs even have like
I'm sorry.
techniques.
Can someone give me that water over there?
That's beer.
No, there's no water over there.
Yeah, but a lot of these like
Yeah,
they don't even have like techniques or anything.
Mm-hmm. I
Like-
mean, some of the more prestigious clubs do.
Nowadays got them.
Yeah, I mean, even Boston's got them.
Someone's got text, you just gotta ask.
Oh, maybe it's in the back. Or like,
They just don't want to come out.
Yeah, I mean, and, yeah, Bossa, Mood Ring, they all have vinyl setups. I think it's kind of standard.
I feel like I have to get better.
Cause it's kind of the wave right now. Like everybody's in the vinyl shit right now.
True. I went to go see Introspect at Nowadays, and she was doing a bit of both.
I just want to say, since you said Introspect is that bitch.
Fire, right? Yeah.
She is badass.
Hell yeah.
Is the truth. And every time anybody brings up, I don't even like saying that like female producer. She is a producer and she's badass. That's what I'm saying. I can't remember.
And she killed it. Like Nowadays, she opened up and like set the vibe for the night, and wasn't like
Real pro shit.
Yeah, like going like digging in her crate, playing certain tracks I knew would go off, and then going back to the CDJ.
Yeah, and you know what? DJing vinyl is sexy as fuck. Like everybody who does it, like especially if you're good, like, you know, when you're smoking, you know, niggas with, you know, like cool smoking, thumbing through their shit, and they're like,
I need to get my vinyl collection up. I feel like I have mad random shit. I have like Portishead, then I have like Dilla, then I have like some UK shit. I'm like, this shit is like hard to mix any of this shit together.
dude, I'm so fucking. I'm so sorry.
The what?
I'm so this shit, bro. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have smoked that shit, man. My shit is so powerful. Like,
What is it?
it's
Oh,
potent
straight.
shit. It's Oak something.
It was Oak? It's called Oak?
Oak something.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's not, I mean, it's not named after me or anything.
Oh,
but yeah. So sorry on camera. Like,
I'm sorry. Wait,
This is a badass interview actually, because like I don't ever want to be professional. Like,
no, I feel like it keeps it more natural. It's not like, oh, like I'm interviewing. Let me say the perfect right thing.
Yeah.
It's like shows like you're human, and
yeah, I don't like in my personal space. Like, it just feels like a personal space actually, like talking about my life. You know.
are you?
And-
But I was gonna ask, are you putting any music out soon?
Actually, yeah, I don't want to say what labels or like what formats. Analog formats,
Oh shit.
wax formats.
Yeah, let's say wax.
Yeah, I'm actually a lover of all that stuff. Actually, everybody's doing awesome. Like, it doesn't matter what they're doing. That's why I'm trying to encourage people that like I like to poke fun at it because I want to be goofy. I don't like be serious about this shit. As far as like, you know, who's doing what, it doesn't matter. Like, nothing's like secret anymore. Like, every record's known.
Sure, yeah.
You can go on YouTube and you know,
Shazam or some shit.
Shazam, all that shit. And yeah, everybody's doing a good job. Everybody's like, you know, people are practicing this. A lot of younger DJs and producers that I'm meeting are like really interested in just like being really good at what they do. You know what I mean? And like, I fuck with that. And so, if you're into like the '90s revivalist shit or the raving and all that, if you're being future minded, you know, like, it's all dope and it's got a space and people want to hear it. And I think you should focus on, you know, people hearing your shit, the people that want to hear it. If that's one person and they love your shit, they'll tell another person. And then if they know, like, and they know who they be around, you know what I mean? So it's like you let things just kind of happen, like, you know. And part of my practice is like I don't want to make music to hopefully like garner attention necessarily. Like, I actually, a part of me wants to share like that part of my life, you know what I mean? And so like, and I get an appreciation out of it. Like, I love when people, again, I love talking to people, you know, when I have the space for it, like, you know, about my music, and because I rarely get to kind of like articulate it in my words, you know.
Especially with dance music, a lot of just, I mean, you can put your vocals over it, but I feel like it's like a lot of you put samples or something, or sometimes no words at all.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, some of my tracks are all original, you know, instrumentation, and then some of my tracks are sample heavy, and like I said, no process feels wrong to me, you know what I mean? So if somebody records a tape, you know, or they record just in their, you know, computer, cool. Like, looking at the crowd and it's rocking, that's the only thing, like, at the end of the day for me when I'm making a track, especially when I'm tracking out, like, as opposed to writing, composing. Like, I have shit that I've written recently that's going to be dropping soon. I could say them. T-Jola Records.
Oh, cool. Yeah, 6 for 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keyless, man. Shout out to Keyless. Yeah, drop a record on
Nice.
with T-Jola. And it's really good writing. Like, I did a really good job of like producing something that I'm really proud of. It feels like this is something I really fuck with. And I think it's impressive. Like, I think real musicians or real like people who like find, you know, the nerdy side of music interesting will find my, like, it's not like, I don't know if I was telling you. Yes, we were talking earlier about that. About like, I have a lot of syncopation, but if you pay attention to my music, I have one thing that's probably going completely constant, like all the way through the song. Because I don't like fucking people's meter up. I want the person whose ear is naturally attracted to offbeat and off meter shit to catch all that shit. Which a lot of musicians usually, oh yeah, you're syncopation. Other people go, those, you know, regular people, I'm curious, like, do you just like this? Was it easy to dance to? Because I know I'm gonna be very interesting with my syncopation. I'm a drummer, and I like to tickle the ear as much as I can, you know, without, because I'm actually not into like doing a lot of like super duper sound design. I have songs like that, I have tracks like that that are like, you know, it's like, Yeah. Like, they sound like a Scooby-Doo. Like, backing tracks.
What is this, some massive serum shit?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's, like, but like my, I love when I hear a producer who has the ability to be very simple and texturize their simplicity. So that people like me who are more on the intellectual side of music are going like, oh wow, listen to that, that's really crazy, you know. And then, but I also, as an enjoyer of just being at a club and dancing, I want it to be easy to dance to. I don't want to trick you. I don't want to drop that drops like a bar or two after. Like, I want you to kind of like catch the groove, like, and one of my favorite things about how to do that or to capture the ear is I do a lot of like dead space in my music, just no sound. It just goes dead for like a second, but it lets your ear literally rest for like literally that one like little blip. Your ear goes, it's trying to find something, and then it hits you like the next kicks, you know, like
I like
it's like really like
space.
simple, effective ways to like make your song move, not just, you know, like, you know, even like when you DJ, you know, like you do a little
drop it
drops and shit
out.
like that. Like, it's kind of like that same idea, like just drop. Like, you, even in the club, it shocks you. You know what I mean? Like, I love doing that sometimes. It's just like people are kind of like, what? You know.
Yeah, it's like a lot of genres like hardcore does that, metal be doing that. A lot of UK style music, they do that.
Like the breakdowns.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
silence.
Yeah. It also makes
know,
the next part more impactful because of the silence and
Yeah.
Dynamic range.
It, like from playing like in bands and stuff like that, you know, I've learned how the drums can drive emotion from being a drummer.
Oh yeah.
And so even there, like I have to be more patient with my writing, because it's like I do want to create dynamics. Like, I don't want the kick to be the same velocity like the whole song, just beating the ear. You know what I mean? Like, or if it is a song that has a lot of repetition, like I do try to like do a lot of like texture, like mess with the texture of the track. You know what I mean? Like by doing drops like that, or you know, I don't know. I don't do a lot of like switching sounds though. I'm not gonna have like 4 and 5 kicks. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna do like these big ass laser transitions and shit like that. Like, just not interested. Like, again, come from bands. Like, I'm used to just being on the drum kit.
Yeah,
like,
that's the only
sounds I had. Like, and I had to be interesting, and I was interesting on the drums. So like you have to be creative in that moment with like just what you had. And there's no switching. Like, no 909s and 808s and 70. You know, like, it's just that, you know what I mean? So I'm used to just kind of like learning how to make that one sound interesting, and like to give it breaks and to, again, like tickle the ears, you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like the only way like is like during the recording process where you can add a little bit of effects and stuff on your drums.
yeah, I mean, like I said, it's I think all the ways people do things, like there's so many ways you can do it. I think, you know, coming from like that, again, like that Dilla era, and then seeing how things have like morphed, and like you've had these seasons where it was like really cool to do, like people want to make a kick drum out of their water bottle, you know, and it's like, oh, that was cool, like, oh damn, that shit's head, you know, it was like, it's heavy, you know, like, but it's like, you could have just there's like a billion kicks on whatever website or library you're,
Track lib or some shit.
you know what I mean,
spice.
like, just go grab one, like, get the track done, you know. But if that's fun to you, you know what I mean? Like, that is fun to me. So when I have my synthesizers and my drum machines, I love doing shit like that. And I want to be nerdy like that. But I just think the kind of like the discussions get kind of like convoluted with like who's better almost. Like, who's better? Like, is your shit analog enough? You know, like.
Yeah, it's kind of corny. I don't know. It's like this weird competition people do.
Yeah, I don't want to like again, another reason why I got into dance music was I was winning beat battles back home, like just like boom bap shit, you know. And I just thought it was corny. Like when I lost, sometimes it felt like it wasn't a bad beat. And I thought when they lost, like I thought, oh, their shit wasn't bad. Like It's a preference thing. You just thought his shit was hotter or her shit was hotter, or you just thought my shit was hotter. It's like that doesn't mean anything. Like I thought, like if the crowd could decide, it would be a little more fair.
Oh, I thought the crowd. Then like like who's like raise your hand and then the crowd like.
I think they stopped doing that because people were like it was like. It's like a double-edged sword. Like they would get more people in there at the events.
So they had judges.
But then like if somebody just brought like 20,000 people and their shit wasn't banging.
Okay.
And you're like, oh well, the crowd, you know, like it actually happened to me because I actually used to compete in drum competitions. And Sam Ash had like this little drum competition.
Damn, Sam Ash.
And
peace.
right, yeah. Right. So they had a drum competition, and this kid, like, I mean, I'm a professional drummer, and like. I just wanted to like win like some cymbals that they had, like you know, this kid brought like so many people, and it was only the crowd's you know vote. So this kid like won a drum set with all these cymbals, like really nice, expensive cymbals, because he had more people. And like even though I just went up there and just did like a crazy ass drum solo, it was like, but that's what it's like. It's like a double-edged sword, you know, like.
Yeah, you can't. It's hard to like measure. Like that, unless you have like some fucking decibel reader or like who you brought and shit, like you said.
Yeah, it's kind of corny. I mean, again, like the whole competition thing with music is corny. Like, some of my favorite records are like very unskilled records. They're not hard to play. They're not hard to learn. But they made the record and it sounded good, you know, or how it was recorded, or whoever made that beat or track. It's like that's what they did, and it's hot. That was cool. You know, like, that's it. People are doing cool shit with everything. Like, I think people, if they just focus on themselves, focus on just like, yo, keep doing you. You'll actually be happier making music because you'll know the importance of just doing your thing. Because now somebody will tell you like, well, let's do this, and you're like,
I know some people.
It's not my thing.
Some of those people who like try to intellectualize all this stuff. I'm like, oh, can I listen to your music? And they're like, I don't even make music. I'm like, oh my god, bro. Like,
yeah,
this guy is.
Get the fuck out of here. Like, yeah, you're gonna tell me.
But they know music and but they don't even make it. So it's like it's hard to like.
I low-key had two haters. I had two haters I would show my tracks to. I know they're never gonna like my shit ever. It was a person that and it's like. And they didn't make any music, but I actually their taste in music is so good. Like
they have that.
So
good
to say, I'm
taste.
like, they got that shit. Like they be hiding. They don't want to tell you what they like. They're one of those people. Like,
the gatekeeping.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like I mean, I'm not gonna hate on them, you know, but it's you know, like don't you want to be at a party and somebody like hear that? Like if you don't get to play, wouldn't you want to dance to it? Like have a good time?
At least like share it to like a few homie DJs who are like rinse it out and shit.
But even then, it's like people get all like, they get strange. Like I don't know why people are so like choosy about like you know sharing something that they intend to share. You know, like I'm not saying like you know no don't create suspense and like you know like a story.
True.
But I don't know. I think it's a balance. I don't want to like say like I got all the answers and shit like that. But like, I feel like right in my own career, like I've never had an agent. I've never had a manager. You know, all my musical ventures have been like on my own accord, and you know, it took a long time to get there. Being like solo and having to have some integrity and say no to certain gigs and not work with certain people because I just felt like they were good people, you know. It was a slow process, but I'm happier. Like I'm not happy when I'm like bogged down, like trying to like book a tour or like book shows and shit like that, and then like try to make shit happen. But in general, like when I make music and then people go like, I love this, like it's like that's fire because I did that and I didn't care if anybody loved it, you know. But that's fire that they do, you know, like.
You gonna tap in the guest mix with some of the stuff? Even
Let's get it, man.
Some unreleased shit?
Unreleased? Yeah, fuck it, man. Yeah.
Right. Let's tap in.
Yeah.
Guest mix, Oak City Slums, lock in.
You are listening to I Don't Know. .wave radio.
fire, sing, I love your music.
music that makes you jump around. You feel it deep within, you feel it deep down. You can't control this music, it's freedom of the soul. It's that body music, now go and lose control. It's that body music that keeps you in a trance, makes you wanna jack, makes you wanna dance. This music picks you up when you feeling down. Acid house music will always be around. Body music, 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 body music. It's that body music. It's time to get close. Breathe in the energy and let it out slow. DJ, turn this up. They wanna feel it bump. Shake this whole building. Feel the kicked off. It's that body music. It keeps you in a trance. Makes you wanna house. Makes you wanna dance. This music takes you up. Puts you in the zone. Acid house music. All night long. Body music. 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 Body music.
Mira, mira, mira. Usted ponga lo que usted quiera, pero al final. La opinión es tuya, pero la vida es mía. La opinión es tuya, pero la vida es mía. La opinión es tuya, pero la vida es mía. La opinión es tuya, pero la vida es mía.
Que mucho le gusta a la gente criticar. Siempre están pendientes al prójimo para opinar. Si sí mismo fueran, pero para ayudar. Pero parece que le pagan por hablar de uno más. Por eso la opinión es tuya.
up.